Hello, my team's name is Too Soon, and our game title is The Battle of Edington. Brief overview. The game will be played on hexagon tiles that the players have to capture as they fight back and forth over 50 tiles called land. Players will take turns setting up defensive and offensive strategies to capture new lands and steal occupied ones from their opponent. Many of the moments in the game will be done before the attack phase. We have the setup phase, where the players will start constructing their strategies for the round. We have the reveal phase, where the players will see each other's units laid out for 3 seconds. They have to memorize each player's unit positions and then theorize how the player is going to attack/defend. We have the decision phase, where the attacker has 20 seconds to make a decision on how they want to attack and if they want to use the bluff mechanic. We have the movement phase, where the defender gets information about where the attacker is attacking or bluffing about attacking. The defender needs to think and try to come up with a solid defense against the attacker. We then have the attacking phase, which goes by quickly in a 30-second long back and forth. Designer's intent. Wagering is used to implement more strategy into the game, taking risks to further your chance of winning. Bluffing is used for the player to test their skills against their opponent by throwing them off with a false attack. Stealing allows the player to gain land without hindering their opponent by taking potential land. Memorize is used in a way that takes some of the randomness from the game, replacing it with skill so that a player who pays close attention may be rewarded with key opportunities. Win/lose gives the player both short and long-term goals to work towards throughout the game. The demographic for the game is aimed more towards 15+, with complex mechanics and roles younger players may find are hard to understand. Target audience. We plan on marketing to the strategy side of gamers and casual gamers, as they will have a higher tendency to enjoy the game. The game supports up to 2 players. To reach the largest audience possible, we plan to release the game on PC, console, and mobile. Mechanic 1. Wager. Wager is used when attacking or defending a tile. Players defending can lie about how many defenders are present, either more or less than are actually there. The attacking player then must try to determine if the number is accurate or not, as we see happens in the storyboard. To initiate a battle and begin a wager, a player presses A, then clicks on the tile they wish to launch an attack against. Mechanic 2. Bluff. Bluffing happens when a player is placing their defenses. Their opponent knows the overall army strength and unit composition, but each player may hide units and lie about a tile's individual strength in an attempt to force their opponent to attack or not attack specific areas. To move units and perform a bluff, a player holds control and clicks on a tile to select how many units to move as part of the bluff. Mechanic 3. Stealing. Various tiles around the map contain resources that players can use to boost their troops, but aren't directly fought over. While limited, players may steal these tiles from their opponent to remove bonuses and disrupt their plans. Either player must press S to initiate the stealing. Mechanic 4. Memorization/recall. Memorization/recall is used right after the setup phase, wherein players initially play their units into position. The game shows the positioning of the units to the other player. Players can then move their units around and bluff, so it's up to the opponent to remember the values. Each player must press Enter/End turn after the prep phase, or wait for the timer to expire to initiate Memorization/recall. Mechanic 5. Win/lose. Each round, there is a winner/loser depending on who has more tiles remaining at the end. The winner of the overall match is the first player to 3 rounds. Once both players have launched all of their attacks for the round, they can hit Enter/End turn, and the battles are played out to determine who won the round. These are mock-ups of how a round would look in the game. And these are our competitors. One competitor is Civilization 5 because it uses tile-based combat and similar units to our game, but its mechanics are a little more in-depth as our game is more story-driven and based on actual events. The second competitor is Risk because it is a tile-based game, but you have to wait and grow your army each round as you get new units. The third competitor is Crusade or Kings 3 because it uses tile-based gameplay, but it also goes more in depth politically along with ties to other nations through marriage. What makes our game unique is that it is a quicker tile-based strategy game with more focus on the rounds and has features that complement that style because it allows both attackers and defenders to work around each other and outthink each other in real-time situations. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.